This is our first trip with the van since we've gotten the bikes, where we've actually been fully loaded, planning to be gone for a couple of weeks. And I gotta tell you, I want to show this to you, because when we got the van, we were just blown away that it had shelves. That was something that we just thought would be awesome and amazing. But what I've realized now that we've gotten the van and we have it loaded is it was kind of like a puzzle. And that was, God just gave us the outside pieces. And as we've loaded everything in here, it's like the pieces all fit. And it reminded me of the verse that God knows what we need before we ask. And to me, this is one of the amazing things about being a Christian, is how I could not have planned this. This is a gift from God. And I just want to take you through and show it to you. First of all, here at our side door, this is our ramp, and I was using it with Abby when she was still traveling with us, but this is how we can roll the bikes up in here whenever we're just taking them shorter distances. Even down to small things like there's a little shelf right here, perfect for the water that I use while we're at picnic areas and stuff, and collapsible bowls. Theo's crate fits right here and then can easily step in, and we have our cold drinks that we can access here. Trash can fits behind that seat, and actually our state park maps and everything here, and we have a atlas between the seats there. This container has air compressor, battery charger, tools, things like that, dog water, cat water, etc. Let me make sure I'm as wide as I can be. We have a lot of empty stuff in here that we're just carrying because if we need to store stuff, we have it. We have a fan that we can plug in for the pets if we ever feel like we need it. Extra paper towels, extra toilet paper, which is a hot commodity as I'm filming this. But our bikes, and this was one of the last pieces that just amazes me. With the folding bikes, this one we usually transport open, with the handlebars down. The Rads just fold, the Rad Minis just fold in two places. There's a big lever there. We're going to make a video about how to fold them. But by putting the handlebars down, we can now move easily in here. And that's what I want to show you. Even with both bikes, we have a little walkway where we can actually access everything. This is just bungeed up here, and I mean to tell you, they don't move. They stay there perfectly. Coming on back here, this Mylina's bike we have folded down completely, and it stores on the opposite side. But like I said, I can still get through here. And we have the top shelf with all of our bike stuff, and actually a tarp that goes over a picnic table. Some empty boxes, so when we're traveling where we need hot clothes and cold, we have boxes we can put those in. But that top shelf has a cover that we can put over the bikes when they're out. We've got our helmets, we've got an extra helmet, mirrors and everything up there. Even down to swim noodles stored in the roof here. But I want to show you something because I'll just going to show we've got tons of water and soft drinks on this shelf. We can put 12 packs of waters up against the wheel wells. We have the generator in its spot, a gas can here, another gas can there, and our easy chairs back here. I mean, it is, and like I said, I can get all the way through here. Ice chest, so if we're somewhere and we need to get some cold stuff, we can also put that in. We got charcoal for our little camp stove, which is actually in a shelf. Don't know if you can see it, but it's right up underneath there. And then we can put dry goods up in here. And then as we are traveling, Patch's crate fits right up in there. And like I said, to me, it's pretty amazing to look at this and realize when we got this van, oops, I don't mean to have that, there we go. When we got this van, we hadn't bought the bikes. But the bikes couldn't fit in here any more perfectly. It's like they were made for the spots they ride. The other thing that we can do with the bikes, we can fold them both and have them going across and then have this area without the bikes. And so we have a variety of what we can do with that. But the one that is now the final piece, And as we were planning a trip to Big Bend and knew that we would be doing dry camping, and they don't actually even allow generators there, we were going to be doing solar. Last year we traveled with the solar panels in the pass-through storage underneath. And I did it, and we used them, but I was always afraid they were going to get scratched because it was so tight, squeezing them in and out. And I thought, okay, with the van, surely we can find somewhere else. When I saw this, it blew me away that God cares about the big things and the little things, where to transport our solar panels. Let me show you this. Behind Theo's crate, there was about a 4-inch gap here, and it's just as wide as his crate. It fits perfectly in front of this bike, and we have 2 solar panels. I know that little bracket looks not great, but I had to make something that would fit there because it's really kind of a custom-made thing. But they slid in, they fit perfectly there. And it's going to be so much easier. I just slide them out to get them where they're usable. And so as I sit in this van and I look, and I'm just like, to me, this is one of the things that's just so cool about being a Christian, is because I pray about decisions, and I felt the van was the right thing to get. And then I got it. And when we started loading it and saw how many extra shelves we had, I was just like, wow, that's cool. And then the big thing, the chairs, the generator, they fit in there perfectly. And then, and the crates and everything. But then when we got the bikes, I was just like, I can't believe it. That's just amazing. And the final piece, those solar panels, they were made to go there. God saw how all the pieces fit together before I even knew it was a puzzle. And so, like I said, I know we have a lot of viewers who are atheists or agnostics, and thank you. Thanks for watching our channel. We appreciate it. And you may look at this and say, this is just coincidence. That's fine. But living my life this way, I can't help but see God's fingerprints all over this. And I gotta tell you, when I see the things like this, it reminds me, if I can trust Him with this, I can trust Him with so much more.